Veganomics here. Gonna do a new smoothie that I have never done before that Freely recommends. So let me show you. So I've got 4 bananas, probably 10 or 12 dates, medjool dates, organic, both organic. Some agua de coco con trocitos. So coconut water with little pieces in it. And I have pure vanilla extract that I have. And so I'm just gonna put one little drop in there, I think, because vanilla extract is pretty strong stuff. So see how it goes. Oh, and I'll do some regular water too. So I'm gonna do probably half of this and put it in the fridge, maybe to use for later for another smoothie, and then I'll use regular water to do the rest. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I lied. I used the whole can of coconut water, and then that only reached up to about here, so I filled the rest with water about that high. Little pieces of coconut in there, dates, bananas, and the vanilla extract came out a little bit too fast. So I probably have like 5 drops in there. So hopefully that doesn't make this whole thing taste bad, but we'll see.
Like I said, guys, this blender is definitely not made to blend dates, but I'm just gonna keep going.
Alright, so now we've got some sort of liquid that looks like this. Here we have it. Go ahead and take a sip. See how it tastes. Hopefully it's not too vanilla-y. Whoa, that's really good. That's really good. It could be a little more watery, and that's actually a really easy remedy. Just put more water in and blend it again. So I'll probably drink this a little bit and then put it back in there so it doesn't overflow. Wow, so creamy. I like it. It's good. I think definitely the coconut. I can taste the coconut. I can taste the dates. So I was afraid that it would be 10 dates wouldn't be enough. I wouldn't be able to taste anything, but you definitely can. So try it, guys. Try that out. Vanilla, bananas. I did 4 bananas, 10 dates. Really play around with the ratio if you want, and a whole can of coconut water. All right, enjoy. Hey guys, so I drank about a quarter of what I had blended, and then it was kind of thick and just kind of like burning my throat almost. So I put it back in, watered it down. My gosh, it makes all the difference. So if you ever have that feeling when you're if you're having a banana smoothie or a date smoothie or one of these and it's just kind of overpowering and burning your throat, definitely thin it out with water, and I swear it makes all the difference. So get your bike, get out in nature, come to the beach. This little tiny beach is in my town of McHenry in Illinois. Yeah. So I think this is McCollum Lake. I'm not sure. It's really bad that I don't even know that, but I'd never come here. The beach is open from 11 to whatever. It's 10:20 right now. And they charge you $1. They charge you $1 to be here in nature. What the hell is that? I didn't pay because no one's here yet, but I wouldn't pay either. I would say, you guys don't own the beach. You guys don't own this. This is not, this is my earth too. I can be wherever I want. So fuck them. So get your bike, get out in nature, come to the beach. Dip your toes if you want. I'm probably not going to because I don't know what's in that lake. But it's nice. It's nice to see this, So, Yeah.
Gotta rep the vegan shirt, you know. You never know who's gonna see it, you know, and it might be the difference between someone staying on the standard American diet or giving veganism a chance, you know, giving it a shot. So, you know, I mean, if you were to tell me 10 years ago that I'd be a vegan, I would not believe it. My dad used to, well, he still does, grill out all the time. Not really all the time, but he used to all the time. We used to have burgers, Italian sausage, steaks, you know what I mean? Like, just something I grew up with, you know, and grilled vegetables, of course, but, you know, the meats were definitely the main part of that. And so, yeah, if you were to tell me 10 years ago that I would become a vegan, a vegetarian for 5 years, 6 years, and then a vegan for going on, 8, 9 months now, I don't know. I'd probably ask you what a vegan was, and then I would probably say you're nuts, because just no way. But it's bigger than me, you know? Veganism is bigger than me. It is bigger than all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the only person in this world. You know? There are millions of animals that die each year because people, like I used to be, just didn't give a shit. They didn't give a shit, or they didn't care to know. You know, they didn't care to know. It's, you know, ignorance is bliss. You know, they'd rather not know the horrible truth, continue their lives of false happiness and, you know, consumerism, materialism, meat eating. So, you know, I decided that wasn't for me. And here's the thing, like, you know, 5, 6 years ago, I believe it was, I don't know what it was, but it was one of those videos that's like, it just shows all the slaughterhouses of the different animals, chickens, pigs, and cows. And right after that, I was just like, hey, I think I could try this. I could try this. The vegetarianism, you know, not even veganism. And, you know, living as a vegetarian for 5, 6 years, under-carbed. Because I was eating cheese, I was eating eggs, you know, too much protein, too much fat in my diet. Why, though? Like, why? How come it took me so long to find, you know, 30 bananas a day and the high-carb lifestyle? How come it took me so long? It's just because it's ingrained in our heads. It's ingrained in our brains from a very early age, at least in America and the Western world, that we just eat meat. We eat dairy. The dairy industry, the meat industry are there to sell a product. And animals are that product, unfortunately. So yeah, get your bike. Say it again. Get your bike. Get out in nature. Go to the beach. Dip your toes if you want. And, I don't know, enjoy life. Enjoy life now, knowing that you're making a difference and that hopefully someday someone can see what you're doing and try it on for size and decide that it's the righteous thing to do, that it's the righteous and it's a genuine thing to do, because you're helping save the lives of many other beings. You know, human beings aren't the only beings on this planet, but I think that a lot of people think that human beings are the only ones that really matter, and that's really unfortunate and sad. So don't be one of those people. Carb the fuck up. Get on your bike, get out in nature, go to the beach, dip your toes if you want. And yeah, see you guys later. Veganomics, what do I have to say? May your dates always be dank. Thanks for watching. Like this video if you resonate, if you find this video resonates with you and, you know, you can relate to it, then that's great. If not, look somewhere else.